brothers, two local lads, number 43 and 290. On the next row, 83, Eric Smith from Cromer, and alongside of him, one of the Disc Brigade, car number 54, Steve Butler. Then we get the first of the four Mancini team, if you like. Driver number 19 is Joe Mancini from here. Then we get Peter Rash from Halstead in 102, and car number 40 is Wayne Parker. Ian Kerridge, Ray Gowdy's mechanic, hence familiar looking colours. He had his first go in the Formula last weekend. Didn't go ever so well, did he? Got knocked about quite badly actually, but good to see he's back. Ian Kerridge in 155. 53, Lyndon Limbury, and alongside of him, Kevin Whiting in 440. Raced his banger at Wisbeach last night, back in his stock car tonight. Right, what can one say about the next man? He has had a few rollovers this year, including two at our last meeting, one on the Pitts Bend, one on the Caister Bend, so it doesn't really matter where you stand, you'll see some action from this one. Paul Huey in car number 6. Well done, good to see him back for some more. Then we get number 39, alongside of him, Brian Curtis. 465, Mark Osborne, and Steve Osborne, a very similar look-alike in number 23. 29, Lee Nichols, another one of the Yarmouth Mark III Escorts, completes the white grade. Yellow grade on the Caister Bend, they've got a few more points, got a yellow roof, they start a little further back down the grid. In amongst them there, Scott Harrington, the Wickford driver in 193, 72, Colin Goodswen, driver number 9 is Mike Mancini, and 30 is Steve Mays. Also, normally in the yellow grade, Mark Smith, number 416, but looks like he's got some problems on the infield. And the returning Mark Brett, number 18, would normally be in the yellow grade. First go back tonight in a brand new car, starting from the back of the grid. Blue roof men on the far side, so getting towards the top of the points. 125, Phil Vanner, the first of those, the Yarmouth star. Steve Eaton in 113 from Dis, certainly one of the best of the newcomers. And on his outside, 57, Brent Tillow. At the back of the grid, the star men, the red roof, these are the ones at the top of the points, and they have the half a lap handicap starting from the back of the grid. Winner last time out, the Yarmouth star 175, Ronnie Emerson. On his outside, Malcolm Foskett from Cambridge in 148. One of the all-time greats, really, in all forms of stock car racing, now in the 1300s, 227 is Titch Gardner. On his outside, in the larder, 417 from Kings Lynn is Fred Powell. Then we see Steve Brown, the Downham Market man, in 151. At the back, the national champion, 56, is Frank Tillow. And in the middle of the three cars over there, the top of the points driver, the East Anglian champion, 500, is Bruce Wilcox. So there they all are, an impressive array. Action with a capital A as we send them away on race 1 of the night. 16 laps, 1300cc stock cars. Already dramas on the pit bend with Fred Powell in the fence over there. 290 has run into him as well. Various others have come to disarray, but no serious problems. They all go racing on. So this is what stock car racing is all about. A lot of cars on the raceway, a lot of white graders, and some pretty good action ahead of us, I think. 43 then, the first to show, rounding the Caister Bend. More drama on the Pitts Bend as 3 or 4 got involved over there. Eric Smith is on the receiving end in car number 83. 39, Brian Curtis abandons ship. But all in all, the race goes on. We lose 56, the national champion Frank Tillow on the Caister Bend. Very nearly gets number 19 coming to pay him a visit as well. And now we're losing 23, Steve Osborne, getting tangled up with Kevin Whiting, also on the Caister Bend. Still 43 though, leading the way. Although as they come off the bend, there may be a change. There is. 53, Lyndon Limbury takes it up. 43 goes down to second. And then comes number 40, Wayne Parker, and then 23 beyond that. So they're all 465, a hefty one for him over by the pit post. Titch Gardner is the man making all the right moves though in 227. The superstar from the back of the grid, Titch Gardner, 227, the red and gold car, now on the home straight. That's making very swift progress, and that is going to put the leaders under some pressure before the finish of this. There goes the leader again, still Lyndon in the yellow Escort, heading into the pits bend with 43 in second. Number 40, Wayne Parker beyond him. 72, Colin Goodswen. Then we get the first of the star men, 148, Malcolm Foskett, and then 227, Titch Gardner. There's some drama on the case to bend for a few of them. Oh, Colin Goodswen almost drives right across the top of the wires. He may well almost certainly got a puncture out of that. He has, but aside from that, everyone is A-OK. 148, still making progress. Keep your eye on that one. Malcolm Foskett, the red and yellow Escort on the home straight. That's coming along very quickly. And on the far side, the leader has got tipped out of it. 53, Lyndon Limbury loses the lead. And the lead is now with Malcolm Foskett in 148. So through comes Malcolm. He heads towards that pit's turn. The second man is number 40, Wayne Parker. Then we see 227, and then we've got 175. So Malcolm Foskett then into the case to bend. A lot of back markers ahead of him. He comes safely through there and gets the 5-lap signal. What he will do next time, it's 10 done, 5 next time, Mr. Starter. For Malcolm Foskett in 148, but he's crashed on the pit's turn. Is he going to survive? He comes out of that still intact. So it's still 148. 227 though has now come through to second. 40 has gone down to third. As Malcolm goes through again, there goes Titch, there's Wayne Parker, they're the 1, 2, 3. The fourth man, also from the star grade, is 175. Then comes another star grade man, 500. So all those who started at the back of the grid have worked their way through to the front. The only white grader still in contention is number 40, Wayne Parker. More drama on the back straight. Steve Mays goes around, Fred Powell goes out. But Malcolm Foskett escapes. Titch has a crash on the pits bend. So 227, he's still there, but he's now lost touch a little bit with the race leader, 148. Number 40, the white grader, still in there with them and going like a good one as well. Taking on the mites of Titch Gardner. Ronnie Emerson and Bruce Wilcox take some doing, but he's given it good stick. Here comes the leader again. 2 laps left for 148. Well in amongst the back markers now. There's the second man, 227, then 500, then 175, then number 40. Is 148 going to survive down the far side? Malcolm Foskett then rounds the case to bend. He puts the bumper in on Steve Brown, but he's going to have to be careful here. He's into his last lap. He won't want to have too many fun and games here. He rounds that pit's turn safe and well, heads down the back straight, and our first winner of the night from the star grade, the Cambridge driver, who survives a last lap assault from Steve Brown, and it's Malcolm Foskett who wins it. We await second, it's Titch Gardner. Oh, Bruce has crashed within sight of the flag, number 500. Is he going to get it going and get a place? He gets across the line now. The rest gradually coming through in dribs and drabs, which they now have done. So with that, red flag, Mr. Starter, please, to end race number 1, the first one of the night for the stock cars. So here's our first winner of the night. So remember that he started right from the back